Small tyres or big tyres? Bigger tyres? Or some even bigger tyres? What size tyres you stick with is up to you. Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Right now we're going to talk about diffs and diff gears, and I'm going to give you a bit of feedback I've been provided from someone who just simply sent me the information. I thought, you know what? People would probably want to know this stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the phone and go through the message, and let's work out what's what and give you a bit of information on what you can expect if you do change to different tyre sizes, different diff gears, what's available, and whether you're going to get better or worse economy, or it's not going to change, these sorts of things. Now, I'm going to give you some information. So this gentleman, doesn't matter what his name is, but he lives in Kangaroo Island in South Australia. He's got a 2016 Hilux, 2.8 GUN 126R, okay? He loves the YouTube channel, and yeah, I've been having some texts from him since August 2020. Having a look at these. A bit of a funny guy too. Okay, 2020. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the messages, of course, just the ones from just trying to come down to yesterday. Yesterday was a public holiday in Victoria, but that's all right. So now you know what day it is if you're smart enough to join the pieces together, but it's all good. Burning, so we're now on the second shift, so I'm on my second win. You know, we've done the day, it's the end of the day, I had my rest, and now I'm back onto it again. Yeah, that's right, yeah, doing the jobs of 6 people. So he said just some info. He's got an N80 GUN 20XR Hilux Auto, factory 3.9 diff gears, just fitted 4.8 gears. Okay, I'm asking for some more questions. He just texted me again, actually. Just fitted 4.88 gears. Now, this is interesting because you could have, like I said, these are 31s, 32s were in the other picture. Some people have got 33s, and I might have even included a picture of some chunky 34s just for your entertainment. But I'm going to read you the messages, right? So, after just fitted 4.88 gears, with 31-inch tyres at 100 Ks, it's on 1980 RPM, so just under 2000 RPM. If you put 32-inch tyres on, now we all know each tyre, make and model, 32, we're talking ballpark, but I'm not sure what tyres he's using, but he says with 32s at 100 Ks, it's 1930 RPM, so revolutions per minute. And with 33s at 100 Ks, it's 1880 RPM. Now, I'm assuming that's in top gear in 6th. There's more info coming. He says it's averaging 1.2 litres per 100 better, and all data was done with scan gauge. So you know scan gauge as far as fuel economy, in my opinion, you can't rely on that. So I'm just giving you the information. I can't verify the information. I don't know him, I haven't met him, I haven't seen the car. So it's not my information. I want to be clear, I'm passing on from someone else. Doesn't sound like a dummy. He's got a mechanical background, some sort of mechanic. We'll get to that from what I've been told. Okay, so it's averaging 1.2 litres per 100 Ks better. So I wouldn't give that too much credit personally, because scan gauge, I've done a lot of use of scan gauge many years ago. I don't recommend it for fuel economy because you can hook a trailer on, unhook a trailer, it changes a lot. But what you do you need to calibrate it. So if you keep doing the same driving and you're not towing, it'll give you around about the right numbers, but it's not like a trip computer. It uses different readings. It's not exactly what the car's using. You can hook on a trailer and it might go up 4 litres per 100 Ks for a small trailer, and you're only using 2 more. So once you calibrate it, then it'll give you the right reading. But as soon as you unhook the trailer, so it doesn't adjust to the correct amount. So therefore it's not accurate. So by changing the tyres, it's not actually, you can't trust it to give you. So in my opinion, I want to be clear, any of the scan gauge things, don't use them for fuel economy. If you just want to entertain yourself, you're bored, you've got nothing better to do, go ahead and use it, but that's not what it's for. It's for reading, clearing codes and reading other data, definitely not fuel economy. Now, it may be different with the Scan Gauge 3, maybe that hooks into other information in ECU. I haven't used the Scan Gauge 3 for that, but definitely not the Scan Gauge 2. So, all data done with Scan Gauge readout, 6 gear on flat road, air temp 35 degrees. Just going back to it. Just going back to the messages, right? Because more messages means it all, you know how it all pops to the bottom. Air temp 35 degrees here. Right. Now holds 6 up and down hills, and auto temp sits around 78. Again, depends how much driving you do, what you use it for. But in his opinion, it seems to be holding 6th gear a lot better or very well. His words are, it holds 6 up and down hills. So I'm not saying everybody should solve the problem, the auto software being wrong, by changing their diff gears and their wheels and tyres, but I'm just giving you the feedback from someone. So it holds 6 up and down hills, and auto temp sits around 78. Now, he's also saying a 31's a 265 65 17, which is correct. Ballpark numbers might be 30.8 or 31.2 or whatever, you know, just depends on what make and model of tyre. He's also saying 32 is a 265 70 17, which is also fairly correct. 31.8 generally, but something like that. And a 33 is a 285 70 17, which is also correct. Again, ballpark numbers. So his information is good. From what he's given, I can back that up, that the metric to imperial conversion is about right. Okay, so he says, yeah, he loves my work. Keep it up. Hang on, stop messaging me. I'm trying to read the messages. Going back, okay, here we go. He's going to watch it. I'm going to send him this video, and he's going to fall on the ground laughing anyway. Put a nappy on first. Anyway, love your work in a nutshell. Okay, so he changed the diff gears from 3.9 to 4.9. That's in a nutshell, right? Rounding it up, which I believe makes the bad 6-speed auto so close to the amazing 5-speed auto. No, not better. So the 5-speed's pretty good. I wouldn't call it amazing, but the 6-speed is really bad with the old software compared to the 5-speed. But with the new software, it's heaps better than the 5-speed. So let's be clear, the 6-speed transmission is just as good or better than the 5-speed. It's just got the wrong software in the older models till they changed it around 2020. Okay. Anyway, so close to the amazing 5-speed auto. No, not better, but as good as it gets. I cannot believe Toyota got it so wrong. Well, I'm with you. The software from 2015 to 2020, whenever it was, they did the remap. In the Prado, for example, with a bigger turbo, with the extra lag on takeoff, but a bit more torque when up on the highway. That one, awesome. Once they changed it, really awesome software. They just got it so right, and it's the fact of the matter is it's just so chalk and cheese different. Really, there should be a customer service exercise correcting that software on those early automatic transmissions. Now, some more info. Hilux manual, 3.5 ratio. Hilux Auto, 3.9 ratio. You can buy 4.3 ratio from Toyota Australia Genuine Parts. Again, I can't verify it. I'm just sharing the info. So just to confirm, it is a 2016 N80 GUN 126R. Okay, he got his gear, so he changed the gears. He got them from Nitro Gears Australia. Great quality, he says. If you visit Nitro Gears US website, they came to Australia doing testing, have a full write-up on it. Hilux is Tacoma there. Okay, so I don't know if everybody knows that. Tacoma, Hilux, Tacoma. You know, the countries, Vigo, whatever, all these. They confuse things. Just keep it one name around the world, it'd be awesome. But anyway, N80, 8-inch front, 8.8-inch rear, Nitro gears, do 4.88 gears, and 5.3 ratio. 4.8 is for 33-inch tyres and under. 5.3 is for 34-inch tyres and up. Now, I just picked up and delivered some tyres for someone. I didn't buy or sell them, whatever, just helping out a mate, part of the Prado Facebook community. A few days ago, they were dropped off to me, and I delivered them up to somewhere else. You know, 120k league of the journey, going from A to probably Z or something like that. But I just took care of B to C. But I believe he's getting something like 5.3 gears for, I think they were 34s. I didn't take much notice, but I'll put the photo up again if I didn't already. He's saying he's not a tyre kicker. He's an engineering, mechanical, mining, heavy diesel mechanic, 20 years mining, oil and gas. He loves four-wheeling and camping, all right? So at the end of the day, happy days. I'll try and get a photo of the vehicle in there from him to use as the thumbnail, and maybe some of the photos of the products he used, but I can't guarantee you're going to see him in there anyway, but I'll do my best. And we've got a picture of the vehicle here. We do have a picture, so I'll pop that in the thumbnail to get your attention. Been pretty clear what we're going to talk about here. 4.9, 5.3 gears. The seal kit The seal in the kit are rubbish. Just use genuine Toyota. Exactly what I normally do. I try not to buy kits because you're paying money for crap you don't use. So I'm a bit careful buying. I try and get those separate components at the right price from different suppliers. I do the legwork. If I like my kits, that's why you buy the kit from me. Whether it's the injector kit, the BFE kit, or the front wheel bearing assembly, there's either minimum 6 in the wheel bearing kit, even more in the BFE kit, either genuine or OEM, original equipment manufacturer, right? So same as genuine, they're either genuine or original equipment, combination of, in all those kits, including the injector kit, 20 components, whatever it is in there, give or take, right? But the point is there's everything in there you need and nothing you don't, okay? That's our kits are good, but you gotta be careful of these other kits. So on this diff kit, he's saying, yep, they're rubbish. I don't know what they are. Toyota use NOK for their manufacturing. That's the brand, NOK. So if you see an NOK seal in a aftermarket kit, then you're probably good to go. So he's running 285 70 17, I believe, which would be the 33s, a 40mm lift, key on plate and 13mm, and it's just a Tourer, okay? And he's got the 4.88 diff gears. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'll whack some photos in there. I hope you enjoyed it. Just sharing that information. We've been talking about diffs and lockers and things like that recently, and I had these tires to pick up for someone putting 34s on a N80 Hilux, I believe, and he's doing the diff gears. Probably happening at the moment as we speak. It's probably in a workshop somewhere getting done in regional Victoria, but if it is, put it in the comments if you watch this video. It's a test to see if he watches videos, okay? All right, I'm not going to say his name or anything like that. If he knows who it is. If you're watching the video, say, yeah, mate, I watched some videos. Anyway, so we just talked about tyre size, diff gear reduction. So if you get it, putting bigger tyres, you've just geared the vehicle up. That makes it harder to take off. It's got less power to the wheels because you've geared it up. So takeoffs, maintaining speed. Therefore, you're going to use more fuel because you're running a small 4-cylinder engine. So with these really tall transmissions with the 6-speed auto, it's definitely an advantage to go lower diff gears. You've geared it down because, as you would already know, given the speeds we can travel in these vehicles, even if you had an unlimited, you're not going to drive around at 180 kilometers an hour in a 1GD Prado because it's just going to absolutely chew the fuel, even if you're in the, you know, wherever the, so generally, rule of thumb, you're going to look, I personally believe speeds around 120, 130, 140 are good, even 150, 160, 170 are good in some conditions, straight outback highways, open roads where it's clear in daylight, good vision, good conditions and all that. But you're generally not going to do it, but that's the sort of speed you need to get up to for these gears to work. But what's going to happen by having lower gear ratio, whether you've changed your tyres or not, it's going to bring the revs up a bit and allow you to get the use out of that 6th gear because it's very tall. 5th and 6th are both overdrive gears in that 6-speed auto, whether it's the Hilux, the Prado, whatever, you know what I mean? The ones with the, I've even forgot, was it the A60F, whatever it's called, the 6-speed. Anyway, that's about enough yak in this video. I hope it's been helpful. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll put this one into the diff information playlist. We've got playlists, right? You just go onto your YouTube, click on Full Before Diesel under subscriptions or whatever, and you go to our page and you can click our playlists, go through those, and you'll find one that talks about diff gears. I might even put this one in tyres, wheels and tyres. Got a couple of playlists there it might be relevant to. Hopefully it's been helpful for someone. Not just about tyres, diffs, but also a bit of scan gauge info. Might put it in there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the rambling. Catch you guys. See ya.